with a dream. Every champion starts with belief. 8 drivers, 8 riders, 8 teams. Only one will reign victorious. Moments will be made in midair. Limits will be shattered on the dirt. And the power to crown the best in the world is in your hands.
You are the roar that pushes us to drive harder.
And go higher.
We need your energy.
So get up.
Get loud.
Every clap.
Every cheer.
This is your house.
This is your moment.
We can feel it. We can hear you.
Grand Rapid, are you ready?
Come on. I said, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready for Monster Jam? Freestyle Mania!
The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, it's driver against the clock, which means the driver with the fastest time will take the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Grand Rapids, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Keep that energy going for our first competitor approaching the line. Last night's BKT Overall Event Championship Team, Jackie Pocken, Classroom Crusher. .333 for Jackie Pocken, Classroom Crusher, first competitor out the gate. That will be the time to beat in the JCB racing competition. You see the super glued to the action replay. An improvement on his time from yesterday, which was a 12.388. So shaved off about a second there. 11.333, the time to beat. Moving on to our next competitor, let's get a little wild and crazy for Fernando Martinez, Team El Toro Loco. A 10.576, new leader and a new time to beat courtesy of Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. That is now the new fastest time of the weekend right now of any competitor. Yesterday, the fastest time went to Tony Oak's team, JCB Digatron at 10.972. Now we got a new time on the weekend. Fastest time there, 10.576. She's fantastic! Up next, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. .095, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. That's going to put her currently in third place in our JCB racing competition. From one Telechka to the next, approaching the line, it's Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. Close, but no cigar on that one. Second place currently for Zombies, Brandon Telechka. Right there on that video board, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco still remaining the time to be a 10.576, but an incredible time put up by Brandon Telechka and Zombie. Can the man who walked away with the JCB Racing win yesterday walk away with it again? We're going to find out. It's Tony Oak's JCB Digatron. Time of the weekend and a new time to beat. That super glued to the action replay. A perfect race pass. He cut those corners with such precision and grace. That final turn, which usually is the one that trips up a lot of our competitors, he nailed perfectly. An incredible time, 10.455. Up next, let's Sparkle Smash the competition with Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. 12.945, 12.945. Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Super glue glued to the action. Replay that race pass courtesy of Kylie Kent in Sparkle Smash. Time of 12.945. Time to beat remaining. Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. All of that can change with our next competitor approaching the line. Brianna Mahan, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. .852. Brianna Mahan, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Super glue glued to the action. Replay is smooth coming around the turn cone. Nice down the straightaway. Hits the brake, but swings that Monster Jam truck a little wide as she made her way across the finish line. So you see up there on the leaderboard currently an 11.852 for Ringling Bailey Circuit. Brianna Mahan. We got one competitor remaining down there on the track, and only this competitor stands in the way of Tony Oaks walking away with yet another JCB Racing win. That competitor is none other than the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. A 10.610. So close for Weston Anderson in a Gravedigger, but that means your winner for the second time this weekend, Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron. This marks 15 JCB Racing wins on the year for Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron. Now the fastest time on the weekend, that incredible 10.455. The man is unstoppable when it comes to this phase of the competition. He is so in tune with that track, with those corners. David, let's talk to him.
Let's talk to Tony Oaks, the fastest man on the track. Tony, you had the fastest time of the weekend here at Grand Rapids. Back-to-back JCB Racing wins. How are you able to navigate these tight corners?
The beauty of this dirt right here is a little bit loose, so you can really throw it in. And I was a little nervous when Weston came out because they just had him on the jack back there doing a rear steer pump. So I wasn't sure if he'd make it or not. Weston's one of the fastest guys, and when they said 10.6, well, I was a happy camper.
Yeah, he was the final competitor, too. We were watching in the back with bated breath, waiting to see what happened. But, Tony, you were faster. And then, of course, you're going to go in the back and gear up for two-wheel skills coming up. You are amazing with the technical moves when it comes to two-wheel skills. So what do you have up your sleeve for the people here?
Well, you know, here's the other side of that slick dirt. It makes two-wheel skills a little bit more complicated. You really got to be on your game and really throw that truck to make it stick. So, hey, anything can happen out here. I got a few tricks up my sleeve, but y'all have to wait and find out. Grand Rapids, let's go!
Come on, keep it going for Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron.
Congratulations one more time, Team JCB Digatron, walking away with the first 8 points of this event. So you can see they are up on the BKT overall event leaderboard, our current standings. So, first place, Team JCB Digatron with 8. Second place, you got Team El Toro Loco with 7, and rounding out that top 3, Team Gravedigger with 6, going into the second phase of the competition, which will be our two-wheel skills challenge. But before we get to that, Taylor, you're standing by at the desk, and you brought a friend with you.
You know it, Christina. Monster Jam fans, say hello to my new friend, Grace. Grace is here celebrating Monster Jam with her whole family. Go ahead and wave hi. Now, I know Grandma's up there in the stands watching. Do you want to say hey to everybody?
Hi.
Hi. All right, Grace. It's time to put your Monster Jam knowledge to the test, okay? We're going to do some trivia, but the fun part is we've got a Monster Jam driver that's going to ask you that question, okay? Let's take it up to the video board.
Hey Monster Jam fans, it's Brianna Amon, and it's time for some Monster Jam trivia. How is a Monster Jam truck's power measured? Is it A, kilowatts? B, horsepower? C, cow power? Or D, zooms per hour? If you know the answer, shout it out.
ZPH, zooms per hour. Never heard of that before. I don't know. Grace, what do you think the answer is?
B.
B, horsepower, she says. Let's find out.
If you guessed B, you got it right. A Monster Jam truck has around 1,500 horsepower.
Make some noise for Grace, everybody. Second winner of the afternoon here. Nice work. All right, Grace, there was something else to this that I didn't tell you. Not only do you get to be up here on the big screen, play a game, become a winner, you're going to go home with something extra special. You're going home with a Ringling goodie bag, but that's not even the extra special part. If you look closely in here, we've got 4 tickets for you to come right back to Van Andel Arena when Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey returns here in October. So these are for you. You got your goodie bag. Monster Jam fans, let her hear you one more time. Grace, wave bye.
As promised, coming up next is our two-wheel skills challenge. In this phase of the competition, our competitors will have 2 attempts to throw down their sickest, coolest tricks on either 2 or 1 BKT tire. Now, we're looking for a variety of things here. Stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, combination moves, and so much more. And don't worry, if you've never seen any of these tricks before, our drivers are going to talk you through it.
My favorite skill has got to be a skyway. I line up on the ramp, I hit him with all the inside guy, and go straight up in the air, come right back down on the air 2 times.
My favorite skill in the Monster Jam truck is definitely a sidewall save. Get the truck onto the side 2 tires, just like a bicycle, and then you can get it all over, you spin it around, and you hold on for your life until it lands back on the tires. My favorite skill is taking it off your truck, strip it up on the nose, walk it forward and walk it back, and that would be a moonwalk. My favorite two-wheel skill move is a stop, 2, really come.
All right, Grand Rapids, now that you know a little bit of what to expect, I think it's time that we all work together. Let's get the energy up here in the Van Andel Arena and kick off the two-wheel skills challenge the right way. All right, we're going to be dramatic right now. Cue the clap video.
some noise for Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for the first time here today. Go ahead and scan that QR code, Grand Rapids, right there on the video board. You got about 10 seconds left for you to cast your score.
That's right, Monster Jam fans. Scan that QR code, slide that BKT tire up or down, and click submit. We saw the popper followed by the sky wheelie. Cam Sepulveda, her teammate back there, loving it on that super glue to the action replay. What'd you guys think? Let's see. A 6.943 will be the score to beat in the two-wheel skills challenge. Up next, put your fins in the air for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
Put your hands together, Grand Rapids, for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. It's time to score. Once again, this time for Team Megalodon. Again, you can scan the QR code. All you got to do is scan it once, and then slide the BKT tire up or down to press submit, locking in your score. You got 5 seconds left, everybody.
That's right, Monster Jam fan. Take a look at that super glue to the action replay. Nice popper. Finds great stability on those front BKT tires. If you notice, she was actually shifting the weight from the front BKT tires from side to side. Let's see how that translates into scores at judgeszone.com. An 8.367. 8.367. New leader, new score to beat. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, up next, your 2024 fan favorite driver of the year, Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Attempt number one, she puts it on the nose, finds that balancing point, just like our favorite Robo-Pup, Bailey Circuit.
Make some noise, Monster Jam fans, for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Gotta leave it to Team Ringling for some special antics for behind the scenes. Greg Duffy wearing little Bailey Circuit eyes. And if you were looking for a little Bailey Circuit down there on the track, just take a look to the left of the Monster Jam truck as you cast your scores.
And the scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought for Ringling Bailey Circuit. And 8.108, 8.108, good enough for currently second place. He's an A+ student and your rookie this season, Chucky Parkin, Classroom Crusher. Puts it on the nose with that stoppie. Finds the balancing point of a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. Almost immediately, you see him walking it forward, kicking it back right now into the moonwalk, up the ramp, into the wheelie on those back BKT tires, back down on one wheel for attempt number one. We got the reverse popper, the wheelie up the pod, and a paper airplane out the window. Gets the rebound, and that will do it for Chucky Parkin.
Class, make some noise for Chucky Parkin, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open for the freshman at judgeszone.com. Remember, you scan the QR code once and then quickly lock in your score. Time's ticking.
Time is ticking. That is right, Taylor. That super glue glued to the action replay. Your reminder, he's running to get that paper airplane that he was able to throw out of the Monster Jam truck while he was balancing. Oh, looks like he's going in the stands. You guys want the airplane? Lucky fan is going to walk away with a Chucky Parkin airplane. Let's see what you guys thought. Score to beat an 8.367 courtesy of Megalodon. The score for Classroom Crusher is 8.608. New leader. New score to beat. He's a U.S. Army veteran. Up next, it's Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Super smooth, great finesse on that one. Stoppie into the moonwalk, wheelie across the pod, maintaining that nice balance the entire time. Goes back onto the nose, no hesitation this time. Pivots that Monster Jam truck ever so slightly on that elevated obstacle. Impeccable finesse, always exemplified by Tony Oaks. JCB Tigatron, little bit of excitement there, kicks it on the back, BKT tires, and that'll do it. Put your hands together for Tony Oaks, JCB Tigatron. Throwing it down with those combination moves. Great stability. He is always so steady and poised when it comes to the two-wheel skills challenge. I know, when you think about the word poise, you don't necessarily think 12,000 pounds of machinery, but he is able to make it look absolutely effortless every time he comes out here on the track. The question is, what did you guys think? How does that translate into scores? Score to beat, Classroom Crusher, 8.608. The score for JCB Tigatron is 8.619. New leader, new score to beat. Take a look one more time at that super glue. Glue to the action replay. That nice combination move up the ramp. Pivots the Monster Jam truck, as I mentioned earlier. And then nice walking it forward. We're going to continue on with the competition with our 2025 Entertainer of the Year. Let him introduce himself. Who's coming up next?
Put your hands together, Grand Rapids, for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. JudgesZone.com is the place to be. 20 seconds. Let's lock them in.
Two nice back-to-back combo moves. Super glue to the action replay tells the story, goes into the popper. Get that nice vertical positioning, a little extra flair with the smoke out of the bowl for your 2025 Entertainer of the Year. But wasn't enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard. Remember, currently in the lead, you got Team JCB Tigatron's Tony Oaks with an 8.619. The score for El Toro Loco is an 8.479, respectable score that's going to put him currently in third place in this phase of the competition with two competitors remain. Up next, your four-time undefeated Arena Series champion, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. looks like that steering wheel is out the window on that popper for Weston Anderson. Gravedigger.
Let them hear you, Weston Anderson. Gravedigger. Who needs a steering wheel in the two-wheel? Yep, nope, left. Keep going. Nope, other way. Nope, turn around. Keep turning. And there you go. Go ahead and score now for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
He did signal, though, that there looks like there might be breakage on that. Yep, there you go. There's breakage on that Monster Jam truck. You break Monster Jam truck. Okay, let's see what you guys thought, though, at judgeszone.com. A 9.102, breakage or no breakage. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Looks like we're gonna need a little help from our JCV Dirt Squad, the official equipment partner of Monster Jam, to get that Monster Jam truck back into the pits. Right now, I do want to draw your attention back to that super glue to the action replay. A little reminder of what we just witnessed here of that incredible two-wheel skills challenge of Gravedigger. No hesitation anytime he goes into those poppers. There is so much power behind his poppers. And then he pulls it back with the controlled element there. Leans from side to side, leaning into that right front BKT tire. You can see it right there. The steering wheel is out the window. On the ground for Gravedigger. Incredible stuff there with the two-wheel skills challenge. In just a few moments, we will jump back into the final competitor. But before we do, I want to remind you guys of our fundraising efforts with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We actually had Ambassador Tony Oakes up here earlier talking about this incredible partnership where Monster Jam does not receive a dime because 100% of every proceed that we reach, or raise rather, goes directly to the families of St. Jude Children's Research Hospitals, where families never receive a bill for treatment, for food, for housing, travel, for anything. And you can see right now, you got Team Sparkle Smash and Team Zombie on the board with those donations, but we got 6 other amazing teams who want to walk away as the St. Jude Ambassador Team of the Day. And in order to do that, they need to raise the most funds, and we could not do it without each and every one of you. But right now, standing by in the stands, Taylor, what do you got?
I'm hanging out with Reed, and he's got a special message for all of you Monster Jam fans. Reed, take it away.
Everybody get ready, get loud, get ready for Zombie!
We got the zombie handstand. That Monster Jam truck turned off, turned back on. Nice and steady, easy does it. He leans forward, gets the pivot, puts it back down on all 4 BKT tires. Attempt number 1. He's working on that pirouette right now. You see, every time he leans forward, he takes the truck into the track, whips it around, gets that pirouette.
Put those zombie arms up and make some noise for Brandon Telechka Zombie. It's time to score Grand Rapids at judgeszone.com. Go ahead and lock it in.
That particular trick showcases such restraint. He has a lot of patience when he does that particular trick, and he's one of the only ones who actually does it. Digs the Monster Jam truck. If you're looking closely, he digs it in the dirt. He's just hanging out there. Digs it in the dirt to get that momentum in order to go into that pirouette. It's impressive stuff, swinging around a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. Now, the only question is, did it get him the win? Score to beat is Gravedigger, a 9.102. The score for Zombie is... It got him the win! 9.236, your winner! Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie! Number 5 on the 2026 season, you see his teammate Chandler Hyder joining him down there on the track to celebrate a two-wheel skills challenge win.
Woo! Brandon Telechka, Zombie, getting it done. 8 points in the two-wheel skills. That is competition win number 5 for Freestyle Mania. Brandon, I'm calling it the Dizzy Zombie until I come up with another one. How are you able to rotate that Monster Jam truck all the way around?
Yeah, man, it actually worked out pretty perfect. You know, we don't love doing fiberglass work. It's all duct tape and zip ties on these Monster Jam trucks. But I tell you what, I built a little bar there to hold the zombie face on. And that's working great for us this year.
It really was, man. And of course, Chandler Hyder, the other half of Team Zombie, is about to hit the track. FMX is coming up. Upright trick, best trick. What can these fans here in Grand Rapids expect from Chandler?
Man, I tell you what, these guys fuel off your guys' energy. So the crazier you guys get, the bigger the stunts get on these dirt bikes. So I need you, Grand Rapids, to get absolutely wild for these guys.
Congratulations, Brandon. Make some noise for Team Zombie.
Grand Rapids, welcome back to the second half of Monster Jam. As promised, our riders now have their opportunity to shine down there on the track and add additional points to their team's overall scores in pursuit of a BKT overall event championship. Now, they're going to have an opportunity to get a feel for this dirt, to get a feel for the track, that takeoff ramp, and to fine-tune those dirt bikes in preparation for their back-to-back competitions. So, in just a moment, we'll have the opportunity to introduce them, get to know them a little bit. They're getting ready to start lining up to come down the ramp. We got a rule here, though. The louder you scream, the higher they fly, the cooler the trick. All right, so when we meet them, I need you guys to get really, really loud here. I want this entire arena to rumble because we're about to kick it into high gear. You see them getting ready to come down this ramp. Grand Rapids, make some noise for your first competitor, TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Greg Duffy, Ringling, Bailey Circuit. Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. AJ Roseboro, Team L, Toro Loco. It's Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. And last but not least, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. We just witnessed their first practice jump. They're gonna come down the ramp and up the ante for that second practice jump before they get set for the best trick competition, the best upright trick competition, where once again, you guys are gonna have the opportunity to score at judgeszone.com. A nice whip from Drew Slough there, Classroom Crusher. The heel clicker from Noah Bakken. With the bar hop, Chandler Hyder. Big air, the can, swivel on those hips with AJ Roseboro. You got the whip from Cam Sepulveda. Will it be the Silly Salmon? And the Silly Salmon from Scott Murray.
Michigan. It is time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. Upright trick. Anything goes here except for backflips. We're gonna save that later on. JudgesZone.com is the place to be. 20 seconds, Monster Jam fans. We need your help, so make sure that you're ready to go. Let's blow the roof off. Are you ready? Grand Rapids for the FMX Best Upright Trick Competition.
Let's keep that energy going for our first competitor representing Team JCB Ticketron. It is TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany hailing from Orlando, Florida. One of our seasoned veteran riders here at Monster Jam with over a decade soaring through the air both nationally and internationally with us at Monster Jam.
Put your hands together for TJ Tiffany, JCB Ticketron. Scoring is open for your first Freestyle Mania FMX competitor. Hitting it strong. You can see Tony Oaks is feeling good about that. What about you fans?
Yes, sir, on that super glued to the action replay. One hand on the seat, the other on the handlebar, swings his body backwards. Legs get bent. You can see the bend at the knee, the curvature of the back. Impressive stuff and a fun way to kick things off in this phase of the competition. Let's see what you guys thought at JudgesZone.com. A 7.954, 7.954 will be the score to beat in this phase of the competition. Known as the Black and Green Wrecking Machine, up next, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Noah Bakken from Brooks, Minnesota has made a name for himself here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania as a member of Team Gravedigger. What does he have up his sleeve?
Let's hear it for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Go ahead and score now at JudgesZone.com. I heard a gigantic whoa right there. So remember, everybody, turn your screams into scores at JudgesZone.com.
The heel clicker cliffhanger combo, courtesy of Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Let's focus our attention up there on that video board. At 8.894, we got a new leader and a new score to beat. Coming up next, the man who swept the competitions yesterday. Can he do it again? Put your fins in the air for Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Scott Murray, Team Megalodon, 49 years young. An amazing career that started with us at Monster Jam in 2003.
Put your hands together for Scott Murray, Megalodon. Scoring is open once again for Team Megalodon at JudgesZone.com.
Heard the whoa on that one. That was the KOD up there on the super glued to the action replay. Scores are locked in. So I'm going to remind you guys the score to beat is Gravedigger 8.814. The score for Megalodon is an 8.749. So that's going to put him currently in second place in the best upright trick competition. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for our next competitor, Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. You got our favorite Robo-Pup Bailey Circuit herself, cheering him on, and of course, Brianna Mahan in the stands, getting ready to cheer on her teammate as he makes his way around the track and down the ramp.
Put those hands together for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. What'd you think, Grand Rapids? Well, it's time to let us know, and you know where to go.
We got the whip with some added flair, releasing that leg, bringing it behind his body. You see the nice bend of the knee, adding to that whip. Some nice creativity. Little Bailey Circuit down there seems to like it. You see that tail wagging. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. An 8.703, 8.703, good enough for third place currently. Up next, here to Sparkle Smash the competition, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Cam Sepulveda, like a lot of our riders, is a bit of a daredevil. When he's not scootering around every city, he's also jumping out of airplanes, soaring through the air, not only on a dirt bike, but in the air, literally, as well.
Keep it going, Monster Jam fans. That was Cam Sepulveda's Sparkle Smash. Go ahead and score now.
The rock solid up there on the super glue, glued to the action replay. So as he gets into the air, he grabs onto the seat, Superman-like position, lets go, nice wingspan, grabs onto the seat, pulls it back to his body, all before landing safely on that FMX safety bag. Let's see how this one translates into score. Are you counting to 10, Cam? We got to get 10s on the board. Let's see. Take it to the video board. It's not a 10, but it is a 9.246. We'll take it. 9.246. New leader, new score to beat. Up next, let's get wild, let's get crazy. Celebrating 25 years of that crazy bull. It's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. AJ Roseboro does in fact have a best upright chick win under his belt for the 2026 season, looking to add to those wins. Mr. Consistent is what I like to call him. He's coming down the ramp. What does he have up his sleeve?
Put your horns up and make some noise for AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. You know what time it is. It's time to score only at judgeszone.com. Nice commitment to cheering on your teammate, Fernando.
Unbelievable stuff. So that one is called the Holy Grab. We're going to break this down. He leaves his arms off of the handlebars, grabs onto the seat, another angle here, swings that body backwards, showcasing some great agility and flexibility. Let's see how that translates to scores, though. Close, but not enough. A 9.040. Impressive score. 9.040. Coming up next, he's an A+ student. It's Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough, our youngest rider down there on the track. He and Chucky Pauken took the BKT Overall Event Championship win last night. Let's see if he's going to add some more points to this board.
Let him hear you one more time, Monster Jam fans. Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. One of the most classic moves in the FMX books, the Cordova. Christina, can't wait to see the scores on this.
That one is always a fun one. The curve of that back, he drops his head backwards as well, pushes his legs, his thighs, his body forward, and kind of holds that position with a nice picture. You could almost snap a picture as he's soaring through the air with that one. But it wasn't enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard. It was not, but it was good enough for third place, an 8.998. Solid score for Drew Slough. Last but not least, let's get those zombie arms moving for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Grand Rapids, look at you go. I'm loving the zombie arms. We got our drivers going too with those zombie arms. Full commitment, full commitment. Chandler Hyder coming down that ramp.
Have you ever seen a zombie fly? We just did! Courtesy of Chandler Hyder. Zombie! 20 seconds, judge's zone. Let's go.
And staying on brand with Zombie, that was the dead body. So he brings his knees to his chest and then shoots them outward in front of the bike, almost like he's laying down. You see it up there on that super glue. Glue to the action replay. Our final competitor, it's all gonna come down to this. Is it gonna be Chandler Hyder, or will the win go to Sparkle Smash? Let's take it to that video board and find out. At 8.399 for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie, that means your winner, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash.
I am here with Cam's teammate, Kylie Kent. Wow, Cam got it done, another 8 points for Team Sparkle Smash. When you see your teammate soaring through the sky, how proud are you of Cam?
I'm super, super proud. Honestly, I'm a rookie out here, so I'm normally on the bottom of the pack, but Cam is one of the best riders out here, so having him as a teammate is super, super awesome, and getting this win is just getting me more pumped and pumped up.
Well, let's find out exactly where that leaves Sparkle Smash and the rest of the teams on the leaderboard after the upright trick competition. We're going to take a look right now. Team Toro Loco and Gravedigger have a two-way tie with 18 points each. And then right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. I can't count. There's a lot of ties going there for third place. 15 points apiece for Classroom Crusher, JCB Digatron, and Team Zombie. Well, let's keep this going, Grand Rapids. Do you want to see some more? Oh, they are ready. It is now time for the FMX Best Trick Competition. Anything goes. Front flips, back flips, side flips. I just made that last one up. But here we go, Grand Rapids. We need you on judgeszone.com. 20 seconds each. Are you ready for the FMX Best Trick Competition?
We're gonna start things off really strong. He just won the best upright trick competition. Can he go for back-to-back wins? It's Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. We got some glitter on the track of Monster Jam fans. Everybody needs a little sparkle in their life, especially here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. He's gonna be setting the bar for all of his competitors, and already coming off a really strong win, his 4th one of the year. Can he sweep the weekend? Put your hands together for Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Kicking things off with the super flip KOD hybrid over there on that super glue to the action replay. So his body's a little bit of a diagonal in that in-between position between the horizontal plane that you would see on the super flip in comparison to the vertical that you would see in the traditional KOD. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought. 9.317, super strong way to kick off this competition. 9.317. Can you dig it? It's TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. When TJ Tiffany isn't traveling the world with us here at Monster Jam, nationally and internationally, he's also a stuntman as well. He's been featured in Netflix projects, in network television, as well as Marvel's Avengers Endgame.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Make some noise for TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. 20 seconds, judge's zone. You know what to do.
The knack flip right up there on the video board. So he goes into that backflip rotation, releases one of his legs, You see a little bit of a twist of the hip before bringing those hips back to center and ultimately finishing that rotation. Scores are locked in. 8.380. Second place for JCB Tigatron. Up next, the man with 34 best trick wins on the 2026 season, Scott Murray, Megalodon. Put your fins in the air for this veteran competitor. I mentioned earlier he got his start with us here at Monster Jam in 2003, but this is actually his first time back on a full series with us in about 20 years, and he is truly making his mark over and over again each and every event. Getting that bike tuned up. You can see the concentration as he's getting ready to come down that ramp. Wow, put your hands together for Scott Murray, or should I say put your fins in the air for Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. We got the KOD flip up there on the super glue glued to the action replay. So very similar in execution from Cam Sepulveda, who is your current score to beat with a 9.317. The score for Megalodon is... That's a lot of threes, 9.333. New leader, new score to beat. Coming up next, you guys know what to do. You hear the music. I need to see those zombie arms for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Chandler Hyder got his start with us here in 2022, hailing from Lake Elsinore, California. This season, he has chosen to pilot the Kawasaki 450. Let's see if it serves him well.
Let's hear it for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Scoring is open for Team Zombie. Michaela, those zombie arms had a little bit of a wave to it. I like it. Scoring is open for 5 more seconds.
Textbook backflip courtesy of Chandler Hyder. Scores are locked in. Let's focus our attention up there on that video board for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. 7.822, putting him currently in 4th place in the best trick competition. It's time to get loco with AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. AJ Roseboro, he has lived all over the United States. He hails from Illinois, but he also spent a ton of time internationally as well. He actually spent a full year in China competing on that dirt bike, soaring through the air. So I mean it when I say our competitors are the best in the world.
A no-handed backflip, compliments of AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. That's right. Backflip, no hands. Who needs hands for a backflip? Not AJ. Go ahead and score.
Taylor, not up in here. Doesn't need those hands. You can see he releases those arms. Unbelievable stuff. But was it enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard? We're going to find out. At 8.514, not enough to take the top spot, but good enough for 3rd place currently. Everyone's favorite Robo Pup is down there on the track, ready to cheer on her next competitor. We got Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Greg Duffy, one of our veteran riders here at Monster Jam. He's also a Guinness Book of World Record holder, the first and only person to ever do a double front flip on a dirt bike.
him hear you, Grand Rapids. Get loud. It's Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Score now at Judges Zone.
Take a look at the super glue. Glue to the action replay. The backflip with the heel clicker in there. So the heel clicker backflip brings those legs to the front of the bike, clicks those heels together before finishing that rotation. I believe scores are locked in at judgeszone.com, so let's see. 9.006. That's a really high score. That's going to put him in third place in this phase of the competition with 2 competitors remaining. Coming up next, one of the coolest kids in class, it's Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Drew actually made his debut with us here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania last summer, proving himself a really, really strong competitor, and now an awesome team member of Team Classroom Crusher.
Put those hands together for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. I see Chucky's got his pencil out, taking notes, of course. But it's time to score, everybody. Go ahead and lock in yours.
That takes so much core strength, because take a look right there. He goes into the super flip. When he releases those legs, he goes into that horizontal position so that bike and body almost kind of make an equal sign. So they're nice and parallel with one another, which is no easy feat. Scores are locked in. Now the only question is, was it enough? You see them up on the video board. It was not enough to jump to the top spot, an 8.853, fourth place with 1 competitor remaining. And that competitor, of course, is bad to the bone. It's the black and green wrecking machine, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Taylor, are there shenanigans happening down there?
Definitely was. We love to see these teammates cheering each other on, but let's see if that handshake gave him the good luck he needed to take this win. Make some noise for Noah Bakken, Monster Jam Gravedigger. Go ahead and slide that BKT tire up or down and press submit.
A click of the heels to end it with the heel clicker backflip on the super glue. Glue to the action replay. It comes down to our final competitor here. Remember, currently at the top of the leaderboard, you have Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. The score for Gravedigger is 9.149, which means the winner of the best trick competition, number 35, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon.
Well, Monster Jam fans, what do you think? Do you want to see more from these FMX superstars? Oh, no, that I don't think that's gonna do. Look around Van Andel Arena. There are thousands of you in here. I said, do you want more? That's what I'm talking about. Well, guess what? It's your lucky day, because all 8 of these riders are gonna attempt something you can only see right here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. They're gonna soar through the air, back to back in train formation. So we need each and every one of you to get so loud that we can't even hear the bikes. Grand Rapids, here we go in 3, 2, 1, make some noise! These riders were hand-selected from the best of the best in the world. They're gonna jump right now one more time for all of you fans. You've seen them on your big screen. You've seen them compete on the other side of the globe. But they're here for all of you, Grand Rapids. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, make some noise.
the superstars of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. And of course, a huge kudos to your best upright trick winner, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash, and your best trick winner, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. We're going to give them an opportunity to chat with David, who's currently preoccupied with little Bailey Circuit down there, David. I know the Robo-Pup is adorable. I get it.
Let's catch up with our winners here, FMX. Freestyle Mania getting it done. Team Sparkle Smash, Cam Sepulveda joined by Kylie Kent. Cam, it's another upright trick underneath your belt. What were your thoughts? How did you feel about the trick that you pulled off?
I felt like it was one of my better rock solids of the year. And before the day started, me and Kylie had a little talk, and I told her I promised that we'd win at least one competition. So we won something, and Kylie's about to go kill it in freestyle, and yeah, you're about to see a unicorn fly.
That's exactly right. Promises kept from Cam Sepulveda and Scott Murray coming over to you with Michaela Toluchka. Another best trick win. Scott, that is number 35 on the year. We're pushing that number higher and higher, but you're getting a lot of tough competition from your competitors all the way throughout.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, these guys are, Cam is just bringing it, man. He's just constantly stepping up his game, and he's keeping me honest, man. I got to keep stepping it up, and I wasn't sure about that one. I didn't quite get the pop off the ramp I wanted, but I was able to come away with the win, and I'm just all glory to God, man. I'm so blessed to be here and just still on top of the box. Hey, I'll take it. At my age, if I can keep these young guys at bay as long as I can, man, I'm just living life, man. I'm loving it.
Racking up the points as you go from competition to competition. So that's 8 more for Team Megalodon. Michaela Toluchka is about to take over. Freestyle, Monster Jam. I mean, come on, Scott. Let's hype up this crowd and let them know what's coming their way.
Oh, it's freestyle. Monster Jam Freestyle's the best part of the show. You know it. I mean, you got these guys are going to go wreck these trucks, man. All of us are going to be in the back. We're going to be cheering these guys on. I know Michaela's going to throw it down tonight. She's going to get it done, and I'm super pumped to see what's to come. So get on the edge of your seats, ready to rock and roll.
You got your marching orders, Grand Rapids. Let's make some noise for Scott Murray, Cam Sepulveda.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Make some noise, Grand Rapids, for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for the first time in Monster Jam Freestyle.
The Princess of Carnage knows how to make an entrance, comes out strong, right out of the tunnel, gets some of that big air that we love to see from Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit, bounces it on those back BKT tires up there on the super glue. Glued to the action, replay. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought of our first competitor. 7.743. We got our score to beat up there on the track, and a lot more competition coming your way. Coming up next, she's a second-generation driver. It's Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon.
for Michaela Deluchka, Megalodon. 20 seconds, judgeszone.com. You know what to do. Michaela Deluchka, some technical moves right there in the super glue, glued to the action replay, moving it back on top of the pod, showing off a little bit of everything right there in that freestyle run, using the whole track, getting some nice air right there from your second competitor to hit the track here in Monster Jam Freestyle. Let's find out what you thought, Grand Rapids. The score is locked, and the score for Michaela is 7.797, good enough to take the top spot for Megalodon.
Hey, Monster Jam fans! Peyton here. Let's get ready for my little sister, Kylie Kent, in Sparkle Smash.
Kylie Kent Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
A 12,000-pound unicorn with confetti everywhere down there on the track, as you can see on the super glue glued to the action replay. And I think, Taylor, we got some glitter at the desk right now as well. So there's glitter everywhere. You got Cam Sepulveda behind the scenes cheering her on, coming off of a win himself. So the energy right now is absolutely electric. Let's get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com for Kylie Kent Team Sparkle Smash. A 7.758. That's gonna put her currently in second place. And we still got her family at the desk. Say hi, guys, wave. Awesome job from Miss Kylie Kent Team Sparkle Smash. And as I said, we got glitter all over the desk right now. I'm keeping it there because I love a little glitter in life here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Now, Monster Jam fans, we gotta make sure that you rev up your savings at ABC Warehouse, the official home of Monster Jam deals, where they are crushing prices on all of the biggest appliances and electronic brands in town. And with that, we're gonna continue on with our next competitor, Tony Oak's team, JCB Ticketron. 26 seconds remain on the clock. He's lining up with the Morgan & Morgan backflip ram. He is squared off. Hits it, flips it, lands it with momentum, with gusto, and with height.
Grand Rapids! That was Tony Oaks, JCV Digatron. Get your scores in at judgeszone.com right now. I got a feeling Tony Oaks is going to pop out of that truck and want to hear all of you screaming at the top of your lungs. So lock it in while you still can.
An amazing, high, fierce, exciting freestyle with an awesome Morgan & Morgan backflip. The momentum on that one was absolutely incredible. Here he comes, Monster Jam fans. Let him hear you. And let's focus our attention up there on the video board. I have a feeling we're going to see some nice scores. And we are 9.361. New leader, new score to beat. Just take a look at that super glue to the action replay. Again, the momentum on that was really incredible stuff. If you're ready for a thrilling freestyle, let me see those zombie arms for Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie.
See those zombie arms, Grand Rapids, for Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Scoring is open, as you know, at judgeszone.com. Go ahead and lock in your score.
We are a little over halfway through the freestyle competition, and we got some high-flying action courtesy of Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie up there on the super glue for the action replay. But what you guys really think at judgeszone.com? Let's find out. A 7.927, 7.927, putting him currently in second place in the freestyle competition with 3 competitors remain. He's a second-generation driver who took the freestyle win and BKT overall event championship win yesterday. Jackie Puckett, Team Classroom Crusher.
Put your hands together for Chucky Falcon, Classroom Crusher. Go ahead and score now.
You can see up there on the Super Glue. Go to the action replay. A nice wheelie up the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp with those back BKT tires. Super Glue to the action replay showcases a nice variety of tricks, big air, technical moves, a really solid freestyle run by the freshman Chucky Pocket Classroom Crusher. 8.654. Second place currently. Getting a little bit of breaking news right now. We actually have a tie for the St. Jude Ambassador Team of the Day. You can see up there on the leaderboard, 41% of the donations, Team JCB Digatron and Team Gravedigger. So thank you guys so much for all your generosity. 100% of these proceeds is going back to St. Jude. Grand Rapids, you know what time it is. Put your hands together for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger.
Jam fans, Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Driving that Monster Jam truck with a purpose. Yeah, that's right, Noah. You can tell he's got revenge on his mind, trying to get to the top of that leaderboard. Go ahead and lock in your scores.
And scores are, in fact, locked in. Taylor, Weston, look at the video board. 8.786. He seems happy with that one. Oh, no, were people crazy? I don't know. Second place, though. Solid score. We got some big air mixed in with those more technical moves from the black and green wrecking machine. We're gonna have our JCB Dirt Squad, the official equipment partner here at Monster Jam, help us out and get that Monster Jam truck back on all four BKC tires. Gonna take it back into the pit to be assessed by our UNOH technicians and crew chief, Chandler West and Billy Medicine Crow, because we got another event in just a few hours. That's right, we got 3 more events this weekend here in Grand Rapids. And if you guys are having fun with us, come on back. We do love you guys here in Grand Rapids. Solid fans, loud fans. We're having so much fun with you guys. So come on back and join us for another event in a few hours. Weston Anderson jumping back into that black and green wrecking machine. We're going to give him an opportunity to see if he's able to refire on his own and get that Monster Jam truck back into the pit. Again, our JCB Dirt Squad was kind enough to help us out, get it back on all 4 BKT tires. Now the only question is, can he refire it and drive it off himself into the pit area? We're going to find out. You can see one of our tech officials down there giving him the gesture to refire. It just comes down to if he can or not with that Monster Jam truck. Here we go, Grand Rapids, our final competitor in the freestyle competition. Let's get wild, let's get crazy. It's Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Grand Rapids, I need to see all those Toro horns in the air. Make some noise for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Go ahead and score at judgeszone.com.
Taylor, that was a fun way to end the freestyle. Come on, that was wild, that was crazy. Big air, ends it with the popper off of the ramp. Hey, listen, you gotta love it.
Definitely. I mean, anytime any one of these drivers gets that amount of height and that short amount of time, it is worth a notice.
Now the only question is, where does he land on the freestyle leaderboard? The scores are locked in. The score for El Toro Loco is an 8.872, so second place. But that means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. 8 points added to that total score. It was enough for the freestyle win, but not enough for the BKT Overall Event Championship. That one goes to the Black and Green Wrecking Machine, Team Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time for the superstars of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania and your BKT Overall Event Champions. They're just dancing around on top of that Gravedigger. Now they're dancing around on the pod as your champions. Weston Anderson, Noah Bakken walking away with the hardware. Their 13th BKT Overall Event Championship win on the 2026 season, man. What a way to end the event. Let's chat a little with David. Let's hear from our winners. They got trophies in their hands. I think it's time we chat with them, David.
Let's catch up with your BKT overall event champions, Team Gravedigger, for the 13th time in Freestyle Mania, standing on top of the pod. Weston Anderson, Noah Bakken. Noah, we talked about this during Pit Party. Making a name for yourself. This is the 13th time that you're holding this trophy on this pod. Number 1 in the point series. How do you feel?
Man, I tell you what, like I said in Pit Party, I am absolutely honored. You know, Weston, you are one crazy dude in a monster truck, man. Every time you go out there, I can't believe what I see. Teamwork definitely makes the dream work. Here we are, man. I love all you Monster Jam fans. Thank each and every single one of you for coming out. Appreciate all of you.
Talking about teamwork, the ups and downs, joined here by Chandler West, Billy Medicine Crow in the back, busting their tails from rear steers to transmissions. It did not stop Team Gravedigger.
Absolutely, man. You know, there's so much more to this team than just me and Noah out here on the track. These guys in the back, man, we were broke for almost every competition, but they got us back out. They got us fixed so we could come out here and do nothing but run that Gravedigger truck into the ground. That's all we know for the past 44 years, man. We love coming out here. We love turning up for you guys, and we cannot thank you guys enough for supporting us. Thank you, guys. We love y'all. That was Monster Jam, baby!
Let's catch up as well with our freestyle winner. We got Tony Oaks over here. Tony, that is number 10 on the series. Double digits for Team JCB Digatron. You pulled off the Morgan & Morgan backflip. An unbelievable amount of air went into that one. TJ Tiffany as well, holding his own, making this team, getting you that win.
Man, it's awesome, you know, to come out here and get 2 competition wins, 3rd and 2 wheel. Dude, what a twist on that backflip. I think that's the twistiest one I've had all year. Ended up canning one of the wheels, but hey, we ended up on top with freestyle. You couldn't ask for more.
Valuable points that go towards the series. You guys are in 2nd place so far, so we're gonna have another event here tonight, 2 more tomorrow, and we'll see exactly how it goes. Make some noise for Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron.
Grand Rapids, can you dig it?
Congratulations one more time. You got Team Gravedigger walking away as your BKT overall event champions. And of course, you got Team JCB Digatron, your freestyle winner. It's been an exciting 2nd event. Last night was one for the history books. We're just keeping the momentum going here.
Definitely. You know, I think about it every time we start a new Monster Jam event. What's going to happen today? What's going to surprise me most? I've yet to find a consistent answer, but I do know that every time we step into this building, we're going to make some history.
Absolutely, and we do encourage you guys to come on back again a few more hours. We're doing this all over again, and it's going to be so much fun. And speaking of fun, I hope each and every one of you had as much fun as we did. On behalf of David Mila down there on the track, you got Taylor Olivia hanging in the stands. I'm Christina Moore, from all of us here at Feld Entertainment.
Grand Rapids, that was Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
Put your hands up. That's right, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right, let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-ins, full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. That's right, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right, let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam. monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Hey, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster.